Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for another Battlefront 2 mods video, and today we're talking about a new hero fans have been waiting for a long time. Today's mod is Instant Action Asajj Ventress by BTech Math, which brings the deadly Sith assassin into the Battlefront as a brand new villain, playable alongside all the regular villains in the game and even the modded villains like Jango Fett and Greedo. I mean, just look at how big the hero lineup is getting. It's like a dream come true. So moving on to Ventress herself, she is a villain for the prequel era, and her AI will even spawn on prequel era maps in game modes like Blast and Supremacy, which is really cool to see. She comes in with 700 health, which is pretty balanced considering how aggressive and deadly her attacks are. And the appearance we get is her standard look from the Clone Wars series as Dooku's apprentice, although she doesn't have the usual purple skirt she wears through most of the series. And the modder said that was due to a technical issue trying to implement her cloth work, but nonetheless it still looks amazing. Moving on to what we actually get with her abilities, the first one is called Enhanced Lightsaber Throw, and it pretty much does what it sounds like. Ventress will throw her lightsaber horizontally, dealing damage to anyone who is hit by it, as well as dealing damage as it returns to her hand, just like Darth Vader's. And as for damage, it's somewhere in between Maul's and Vader's. It's a bit stronger than Maul's I think, but not as powerful as Vader's, but it certainly gets the job done. And lightsaber throws have always been my favorite ability in really any Star Wars game, so it's a nice addition to the collection. Her middle ability is called Spin Swirl, where Ventress will lunge forward hitting enemies, and it's pretty similar to Luke and Yoda's dash attack, except with Ventress, she'll actually knock down enemies like with Han Solo's shoulder charge, making this ability one of her best, because it's fast, it deals damage, and it knocks down enemies, which leaves them open for attack. Combining this ability with her next two make Ventress a villain with one of the highest damage outputs in the game. Her next ability is called Lunge, and it's essentially just Kylo Ren's frenzy ability. Ventress will lock on to the nearest enemies and unleash 5 lightsaber attacks that will also break through any other hero's guards. If the first target is eliminated while the ability is still going on, she'll lock on to the next one until the 5 strikes are all spent. And while it's not the most unique ability, I think Frenzy has always allowed for some really aggressive gameplay with Kylo Ren, and it's nice to see other heroes and villains get to use it, and it's still overpowered as ever. Her fourth and final ability is called Duel Sabers, where Ventress will ignite her second lightsaber and will have a stamina boost while both sabers are activated. And this is the ability you want to use when slicing through groups of clones or fighting against a very defensive hero. That stamina buff just allows you to keep swinging and take out anyone in your way. And I think it's an interesting concept having your second lightsaber as a fourth ability, which adds a little more strategy as to when you think the best time is to use it. However, part of me just still wishes that she naturally had her second lightsaber equipped, because whenever we see Ventress, she always has her iconic dual blades, and it feels a little strange just running around the Battlefront with only one lightsaber. The animations at times is a little janky as well. You can kind of just see the other lightsaber hilt just floating there. However, I know animation is extremely difficult, and to make this thing look perfect it would be a lot of work, so all things considered it isn't too bad. So all in all, Ventress is a very aggressive hero and a dangerous one too. She basically combines all of the best lightsaber abilities into one hero, making her extremely efficient at saber dueling and taking out any type of enemy on the Battlefront. And while I do like this mod and will absolutely keep it installed, I still think it's a bit rough around the edges. With some of the animations, I would also love to see some new outfits for her that we see in the Clone Wars. Some voice lines and emotes would be great, and hopefully the option for her to just have her 2 lightsabers equipped all the time. But regardless of all that, the modder still did an amazing job of bringing Ventress into the Battlefront. So we'll end the video there. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, it really helps the channel grow, and comment down below what you think of the mod. And if you want to see more Battlefront 2 content, subscribe to the channel and press the notification button down below to be notified whenever I drop a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and happy modding, my friends.
Steals the lead.